guys, welcome back to my channel StuTV. I'm Stuti and today we'll be discussing one of the most important things before you land to Canada is how and what to do before you are booking your Airbnb. So let's get started and watch this video till the very end because a lot of pro tips, as I call it, Stu tips, are coming your way. So Airbnb is an online platform which helps you book a particular space, whether it's an apartment, a condo, a basement, or even a shared room on a rental basis. The booking can vary from per night to weekly, bi-weekly, and even a few months for that matter. The longer the duration, the better are the rates. You are in a better position to negotiate that with the host for that particular place that you are eyeing to stay in. So it's always advisable to go for Airbnb, especially when you're looking at a longer duration for your stay. So the booking for the place can be done either on the web or app. You need to download the app, and I will advise go for the app because it becomes very mobile and you can explore the different listings which is available in that particular region you are eyeing in a better way. So app is what that I found it to be very comfortable. Firstly, you need to upload a verified ID of yours on your profile. That is important because a few hosts check that you have a verified ID with you or not. Secondly, there are a few hosts who are looking at your profile picture. I don't know what's the reason behind this, but then there are a few hosts who are looking that the person who's coming in to stay at their place, they have a profile picture on. Guys, also update your profile, especially with these 2 points because it's important. Then comes based on the location that you are landing at, whether it's Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, wherever. It's important you understand which area in that particular city you are looking at. For instance, if you're coming to Toronto, are you looking at staying in downtown? Do you wish to stay uptown or in the suburb area? It's important you decide where you wish to go because now, for instance, abhi to work from home hai, but then if you were supposed to go to your workplace, from your Airbnb, it's important that you are staying in an area which is closer to your office so that the commute time is reduced. So you're basically going down the funnel and you're tapering down your options, and it becomes easier to explore the listings in the area or the region you are looking at. There are 3 types of bookings that can be done. First is the instant booking. Very easy. You click on you see the property. If it's as per your requirement, you click on reserve. It takes you to the payment page. You put in your details, whether it's your credit or debit card. The payment is done, sorted. Then comes request to reserve. Now what happens in this is when you click on the reserve tab, after seeing the property, it takes you to the payment details where they will ask you for your card number and other details regarding payment, after which the host will get notified and the host will have 24 hours to respond to. They might want to check your profile, your previous stay at different Airbnbs, what the other hosts have given reviews to you, and they just want to do a basic background check. And if they are okay with you coming over to their place and staying for the defined time period you are suggesting, the payment automatically gets deducted from your the amount basically gets deducted from your account, and the place is for you to stay whenever you're coming. So the third and my favorite way of booking is pre-approvals. Now obviously if you are looking at a particular property where you wish to stay say for a few weeks or a month, obviously there can be a few questions that you wish to ask the host. This way of this form of booking helps you ask the questions to the host, and if you are okay with all the answers that you've got, you give an option to the host to go ahead and do and invite you for a pre-booking. Now what's the advantage of a pre-booking, you may ask? Now suppose I'm looking at say property A for the rental. There is someone else who's eyeing the same property and they have no questions and they immediately go for the booking, and they are sorted. I am left out and that particular opportunity of me staying over that place goes. So when a host invites you for a pre-booking, they are basically reserving that particular property or that space for you, and once all the questions and everything is answered and you are good to go ahead, you do the payment, and that particular space for the time period you are looking for is in your name. If you are doing booking through this, you are at an advantage of negotiating with the host, because obviously you will be looking at a few other properties also for the booking, and you look at what the prices those other properties are available at, maybe in that same region. So if you are looking for this, say property A, which is in your favor, you are liking all the amenities that is provided, you are okay with the reviews and everything, but then the price is high as compared to the other properties which is available in the same region, you have an option of negotiating with the buyer, with the host, that maybe they can reduce the amount by a few Canadian dollars, and you can go ahead and do the booking. Now there is no definite time period as to when you should go ahead and do the booking for that particular property that you are looking at, but then I will recommend that earlier the better. Obviously it is important that you are aware of the dates, you are absolutely sure of when you are planning to come down here, up to what duration you are looking at to staying at an Airbnb rental, and I think you are sorted. If you are sure of these 2 points, I think you should go ahead and do the Airbnb booking immediately. Now before you're doing the booking, obviously there are a lot of things that is going in your mind, and a few things that should always pop up in your mind, and which should be a checklist, are the type of house that you are looking at, or the type of room you are looking at. There can be say a property which is a basement, an apartment which does not have washing or drying area, as in there is a common washing and drying area. Then if you are looking at maybe a detached home, it does not have a backyard, and a backyard is a must for you to get some fresh air if you are in 14-day quarantine. So there are various types of properties that are available, and it's important for you to understand what type of house you are looking at. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is obviously the neighborhood, or as people call here, the walk score. So what exactly is walk score? So when you're looking for a property, obviously you want to see what is in and around that particular place, whether it's the groceries, whether it's the connectivity to public transports. So that becomes a prime factor for you to shortlist the places that you wish to stay in. Third most important thing is the reviews of the people who have already stayed in this particular place. Now there is no better person, no matter what the host says about that property. It is important the people who are staying in that particular property, what their experience has been like, how was it interacting with the host, what are the pros and the cons of staying in that particular place. So do go ahead and read all the reviews carefully and analyze it well. I've already spoken about this in my previous point. It is important to understand the type of booking that is available to you. It's up to your priority whether you want to go ahead for the instant one. I will always recommend go for the one where you get a pre-approval booking, which gives you a bit of buffer time to analyze, understand, ask questions, negotiate for the price. So yeah, keep that in mind. Then comes the cancellation policy. In case anything goes wrong and you're unable to land up on that particular date, is the date modification allowed, what are the refund policy going to be like. I'll be talking about this in my upcoming points, but that's one point in consideration for you. Another important point is what is the host rating. Obviously, if the hosts have the option of understanding where you are coming from, you have full right to understand where the host is coming from. So do take into consideration what kind of host is like, what are the reviews he or she is getting, and I will elaborate again further on this particular point in my upcoming points. So one of the important factors to take into consideration is the refund policies. So do read the refund policy before you are doing the payment, and I will recommend go for only those listings where there is 100% refund policy. Obviously, until and unless you are absolutely sure of your travel dates, of the property that you are eyeing, you are okay with the reviews, the host reviews, and everything is sorted for you, you can go for a place which is not giving you 100% refund policy. But then I will recommend filter out only those properties which is giving you 100% refund policies. You fall under 100% refund policy if there is extenuating circumstances. If government has imposed a travel ban for a stipulated time period, if there has been some sort of emergency called by that particular place where you are planning to land, if there has been any civil unrest. So these are a few factors basis which you can get 100% refund if you have done the payment and you are unable to land at that particular location. It's important for you also to do the background check for the hosts. Why should hosts have all the fun? So yes, please look for super host rating for the properties that you are looking for. Super host is nothing but a particular tag given to hosts which actually is for your mental satisfaction, and it acts as a cushion comfort, because that particular tag signifies that the host is very responsive and they will resolve your query almost on an immediate basis. It implies that their listings are active, that is their place has been booked on almost a regular basis, and their listings are pretty active. And thirdly, and most importantly, there are no discrepancies when it comes to bookings. They are absolutely neutral to whoever comes for whatever duration. They are absolutely okay with the reservation. So these were the few important points that you should keep in mind before you go ahead and do the rental booking on Airbnb. If you guys have any questions regarding this, please comment below, or you can talk to us on our Instagram handle. And until we meet next time, stay fabulous.